Hi guys, this is Khushbu and welcome to Algorithms Made Easy. In the previous video, we saw the rule regarding covariant return types. The next rule in method overriding is that overriding methods must not have restrictive access modifiers. So this rule is basically related to the access modifiers that you can give to your overriding method. And according to the rule, you cannot go giving restrictive access. And here is how that follows. If your parent method is default, you can only go and give default, protected or public to your overriding method in the child class. If your method in the parent class is protected, you can only give protected or public to the overriding method in the child class. You cannot go in this manner. You can only go from left to right from here. That is, you can widen the scope, but you cannot restrict the scope for your overriding methods. Now let's see this with an example. So here is my animal class, that is the parent class, and here is the dog and the cat class that overrides the methods from my parent class. So in this animal class, we can see that it have a default access, and for default we can only go and give protected and public or keep that method as default itself, but we cannot restrict the scope to private. Similarly, in the animal class, I have protected for my fly method. So in my overriding method, I can only go and keep protected or public for this method. Now let's see what happens when we make it default. When we make this default, we are getting a compile time error saying that fly in the dog class clashes with the fly in the animal class, wherein we are attempting to assign a weaker access privilege was protected. That is, earlier it was protected, but now we are trying to give it a weaker access privilege, and that is not allowed. So we need to change the access modifier for this particular method. And as soon as I make it public, it would work because we have broadened the scope of this modifier instead of restricting the scope. So that's it about how and what access modifiers can you give to your overriding methods in method overriding. So that's it for this video, but stay tuned and keep learning.